Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Skulls Nightshade, and I've recently returned to Black Desert. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what it feels like to return to Black Desert after like 5 years. The last time that I played this game was, I think, in 2018, and at that time I mained Lawn. I did attempt to make a return a few years ago, but it just happened to be the month after they changed everything to be Pearl Abyss. So I was unaware that I needed to transfer my characters, and I lost everything. So I was a little bit triggered about that for a while. I was very salty, and eventually I was just like, you know what? I'm going to start playing again. I really liked this game when I played it before. I want to dive into it. So I made my new account. The first thing I want to say is that although I played this game before, and I play this game pretty consistently, I feel like a brand new player. They have changed so much to this game. So I've had my account for about 2.5 months. I officially made a return to this game in October. I do want to admit that when I played before, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just kind of going with the flow. I think I did okay. I've played enough MMOs that I think I was able to get by, but even then Black Desert was a bit confusing. And now it's even more confusing. I just happened to start getting serious at a time where they're making a lot of quality of life changes to the game, so they're condensing a lot of items and things like that. Because honestly, to be quite honest, I don't know what most of these items I have do. Chat tells me while I'm streaming, and the community's been really, really helpful. My stuff is a lot more organized than it was before because I'm a little OCD, but there's so many items that I have no clue what to do with. And there's an easy solution to that, and it's basically just read the items. I know that sounds silly, but a lot of times when you jump into a game, you get all this stuff and you don't want to take the time to read it. You just want to click it and see what it does and add it to other things and figure it out that way. And I'm not a person who works very well with guides, so it was a bit of a struggle for me to learn what all of these items were and what they did. I'm currently working on my infinite pot piece as well as some of my Jatina daily stuff. So I'm trying to slowly gear up and things like that. Right now my gear is at, let's see, I have 273 AP and 319 DP. If we look at my stats, let me move it over here so you guys can see it a little better. But here's my stats of everything. I'm not entirely sure how to read this whole chart, but chat's been kind of guiding me through it and showing me AP, hidden AP, things like that, and helping me with gearing. I already have a Goddard Fox Spirit Charm and the free Tet Black Star that they give us was used for my awakening weapon. The next things I'm working on is the Pen Kudum. I'm going to be upgrading the Griffin helmet probably today, and of course my accessories. Then we'll slowly work on everything else. But I will admit it is a bit confusing, and if it wasn't for my guildies and other friends kind of taking me slowly through the process, man, I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for them helping me. So thank you guys so much, as well as my community. Tagging is absolutely amazing. I keep this character tagged with my Scholar, since my Scholar is technically going to be my new main, I think, but I kind of want to main both of them. This character, as well as most of my other characters, started as a seasonal character. The map, please excuse my map being not all the way unlocked. The map is huge. Holy hell. This is so huge compared to when I played before. Like I was in shock. And when I started, I think I only had like some of this opened, but I saw that you could scroll all the way out and I'm like, there's no way that this is the map. And then I did the Land of the Morning Light story and realized, yes, this is all the map, because this is where the map ends in this corner, meaning there's something in all of these places. But I think overall, I like the changes that they made to Black Desert because it does make it a lot more player friendly in the beginning. It's still a bit confusing when you get into things, but seasonal takes you step by step and gives you some decent gear just for leveling and going through all the steps. One thing I will say is that I kind of wish that things were laid out to you a little bit better when it comes to learning the depth of what you can do with your gear. I learn things about this game every single day I play it. I love the new classes. This is my Megu, who is currently in the state of being my main. She's the tagger, not the taggee. I also have a Scholar. I have a Sork. I have a Meiwa. I almost forgot what she was. And I have a Lon. And I'm planning on making other characters soon, but more than likely I'm gonna stick to one character, or like maybe just these two characters. Takibi Skulls for PvP, Versace for PvE, a little bit of both for both of them too, but that's gonna be the main focus. Just because it's easier for me to stick with one class and learn it that way. When I start learning many different classes, I mix things up a lot and it's just a hot mess. My focus in this game is going to be just like other MMOs I play, and it's going to be fashion. Of course, I want to kick ass and be strong, so we're going to be doing that. But I really, really want to deep dive into the fashion in this game. So let's start by going to the Pearl Shop. The Pearl Shop has a lot. There is a lot here. There was a good amount before, but there is a lot here. Don't mind me. I got all the new adventure stuff, which is a very good addition. I like that these items are on sale very frequently. These items have been extremely helpful to me as a starting player. However, the fact that you have to pay for them kind of does put like a wall up for people who want to stay free to play. I'm not someone who is a free to play player per se. I don't sink a ton of money and completely whale in every game I play, but I do get outfits and other things that I want in the game. So I make sure I have my wants in the game if I know I'm going to play it for a while. There are so many incredible outfits. So many incredible outfits. Like, good job, Black Desert. I came back to a very wonderful treat. Of course, there's like bits and pieces I don't like about certain outfits, but most of the time I can pretty much toggle whatever I don't like off. PvP definitely feels a lot nicer. I'm not the best at PvP right now, but that is something that I've been messing around with a little bit, and I like the experience a lot more than I did back then. Now, I want to talk about the content creator space for Black Desert. And no, I'm not going to say anything bad about anyone or anything like that. This isn't just going to be, I'm about to talk shit about everyone. The content creator space is very nice. It's very comfy. It's very welcoming. It's a type of community that I felt like I embraced immediately, and they embraced me as well. Everyone shows love to each other very often, at least on the Twitch side. I don't know the YouTube side very well. This is my introduction to the YouTube space, so hopefully it kind of has the same vibe. Now, of course, every game has drama, but that's not really my jam. I stay away from that stuff, so I'm not too worried. I'm just always here to vibe and farm and chill. I'm really excited to be adding things like community events into the game that I do in other games. Another cool thing is seeing how involved the GMs are. Seeing that the GMs just come out and like hang out with people and give people things and play with people. And that's a really, really cool interaction I wish that more games had. That shows the GM's love for the game and love for the community. Back in the day, streaming Black Desert wasn't the most fun. It was just constant stream sniping and grieving over and over and over again. It didn't really seem like anyone cared enough to do anything about it. And eventually I kind of pulled away from that space because of that. Or I probably would have kept playing Black Desert. But that's about it. I think I'm done rambling on about my Black Desert experience. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you guys have any tips for me, please let me know. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll be making more Black Desert content as time goes on. I'm going to start hosting events in the game starting at the end of January of this year. So yeah, look forward to seeing those too. All right, as usual, stay comfy, guys. Enjoy your farming.